November 17th, 2022. All right, so big night last night. Not sure what happened yet. This morning, 6 a.m., 3 a.m. my time roughly, we started running down. So we're heading to targets. So as you can see, I did all my work and put in all my boxes and lines, and we're already past bear target, both bear target 2. So first it took it as support, bounced up, and lost that. So the question everybody always asks is, well, where are we going now? Okay, well, let me tell you where we're going, where I think we're going. Okay, so I did a video last night. If you have a chance to watch a training video on Fibonacci retracements, I think it would be a good one to watch. It took me like 7 times to do it. I don't know why, but videos are not that easy to do. Some people make them look really easy. I'm not that gifted. All right, so where are we going? You can see I already have my line set up. I already kind of looked at this. But if I take the CPI and say, look, let's look at potential retracement, right, from that move up, which would be pretty standard. Let me try to lock this in here and get some accurate numbers. All right, there we go. Now I can go back to price. All right, so let me zoom in here so everybody can see this. Okay, so basically what happened is we lost the 23.6 up here, right? So we lost it here. This is where sometimes this will happen, is we kind of consolidate there because they're saying, or it's saying, the market is saying, oh, I lost the 23, this is my thinking, I lost the 23.6, that means I'm going down to the 38.2. So at a bare minimum, we're going to come down to 39.36. Okay, so once we put in a candle below that, oh, we were coming down here to the next one, which is 39.61. So that is my target 1. If we head through that, then my target 2 will be 38.65. Okay, and then a final target, our potential last target of 39.15. So we can bounce it here, we can bounce here, we can bounce here. My guess is, just because 61.8 is always usually a pretty good area, is we bounce here. So I'll put a little bounce point. So 38.65, 38.86 or 66, somewhere in there. That would be what I would think is a bounce point, potential bounce point for the market if we're going to continue higher. If not, then we'll obviously come down here, and if we lose that, then there's other targets downstream that we can look at, but I don't think we'll get there today. So that's what I'm looking for. Now, can the market, nothing goes in a straight line, even though this is pretty straight. This is after hours. When the market goes into real-time hours, yeah, it's not going to be straight. So it'll go up and down, up and down. So just to take your money. So you got to have some conviction. I think we're coming down here for sure. 39.01. It's not a far guess, right? We're at 39.21. So I had some. This was a pretty strong area at 39.25, so I'm surprised we didn't bounce there or kind of hold out there. But we still may. I mean, there's still. Oh, this is a 2-hour. Oh, let's change that to a 60-minute. Something was off. I was doing my video last night, so I was switched over to 2-hour. Okay, there we go. A little bit better. All right, you can see we hit this trend line. Where did this trend line come from? Let's find out. Okay, so it was an older trend line I just hadn't deleted yet. I'm not sure why. Huh. You can still see there's a little bit of relevance for that trend line. But I'm going to just delete it because it's going to go through. Okay. So here we have the hour chart. A little bit better for me. And you can see up, down. We kind of held at bear's last stand. Surprised we not hold in here a little bit better at 39.21, or even this 39.25. But if you go back in history, you can kind of see how strong 39.25 was. Resistance, 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 support, right? So resistance, then coming up, should have been some support right here. So any rate, we'll move on from there. I better get SPY and everything loaded if we want to look at that anytime soon. And there we go. Okay, so anyway, my targets now are 39.01, and if we lose that, then I would be looking at 39.65, and those would be my targets. For today, we're down 48, so let's say we can do another 50. Potentially, if the market gets its groove on, that'll put us in right around 38, 70. So 38.65 looks pretty good. Not saying we're going to get there today, just saying that is just, it's reasonable. And I would also look for that to be their bounce point. We could put a wick in lower if we wanted to come down and test 38.50 and then wick it back up. That's a possibility. So, but I'll play the market when we open. My game plan will be to, yeah, it's kind of tough since we're already in the hole. Tough to short in the hole. But what I'll do is I'll look for a retracement up on the 5-minute chart based on this drop down, and I would look for a retracement up so I could get short. Okay. The SPY. Yeah, the SPY chart's not really giving me much. It hasn't been giving me much. What I did not notice is on this 2-hour, I think on this butterfly, on the 2-hour, so on the SPY, it's got a target of 391, which we're going to open up at 390. So actually below this. So next target for this particular butterfly formation was 384 and then 373. So there's some potential there. It does look like we potentially want to go higher. So this just may be, something down in here, 384, and you can call it good. That's what I see on the SPY chart. And then on Apple chart, let me bring that up. Apple. So Apple is going to open up at 145, which is lower than my box. Okay, so let me get rid of the box. And Apple at 145. So the 50% is right here, 144 roughly. And Apple, if this truly is the wave 3 heading down, then we're going to keep on moving down. I'm still not all the way convinced yet, but we're actually going to get below this 146. Too bad I sold some puts yesterday at the end of the day. Why did I do that? Okay, well, that's all I got. Apple down at 145. So I'll look for a little move up and see if I can get short on Apple. That'll be my game plan for the day. Okay, good luck and have a great day.